Hi, my name is Sandy Carter, and I'm IBM's Vice President of Social Business Evangelism, and welcome to our Social Business Coffee Break. We are in the midst of a series on our trends that showcase the value to business of seeing social, big data, and analytics come together and converge. Today's one of my top trends that I like to talk about, and that is how social networks are the new production line. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean that social is now going to be embedded in every business process. In fact, I predict in 3 years, every business application out there will have a social element to it. So if you look at this slide, what you're really looking at are the changes that are occurring in the market today. Think about customer service of the past, siloed, online, call centers. But today, how many of us tweet to get a piece of information across? How many companies use crowdsourcing to try to solve a problem for a customer faster? Marketing, of course, has started this social transformation early, but has now gone to not just marketing to everybody, but to a segment of one, applying the technology and using that to really drive more effectiveness. Think about recruiting, onboarding, and HR. How you do that is completely transformed. Almost all of the Fortune 50 companies today use something like LinkedIn, and for onboarding, the best of the best companies are using viral training and social learning systems to get their employees on board faster. And then if you think about product development, how you innovate, which we just talked about, that has completely changed. Innovation has now transformed, and the list goes on and on. In fact, I have a list of 99 business processes where we're already seeing companies embed social into the mix. So let me take a look at a couple examples of how companies are doing this today. Let's take Lowe's. Now Lowe's, looking at the way that they sell, so their selling process, has really done some pretty incredible things. If you think about it, they have a whole set of sales associates. One time the sales associate noticed that their best paint tray with the highest margins was not selling. So in altering the sales process, she not only came up with a new way to sell it, she posted it in a Lowe's social community. The way she sold it was incredible. She sold out of all of her inventory, but because she shared the idea, transforming the social process, not only did she sell out, but other associates around the company were also selling out, increasing Lowe's revenue by $1 million in a month. Transformation of a sales process having a big impact on a business. Take IBM. We've used this to transform many a process. Our own social advertising has changed. In fact, our last big advertisement campaign for social was all crowdsourced. So we transformed the way we did marketing, bringing in the agency, of course, but you, our clients, our employees, to come up with slogans, designs, the way that we went to market for what was important to you, being more effective and efficient, embedding social into that overall business process. Now, there are many more examples out there today. Let's take one more, and this is TD Bank. TD Bank, best practice business. They've embedded social into several of their employee systems to get a higher level of employee engagement. And one of the ways they've done this, they've actually embedded it into the way that they've onboard employees. So increasing the skill level, but decreasing the amount of onboarding time by 2 days by adding in social features, tracking learning, having a management dashboard that's socially updated so that they can see where their employees need help, combining that with a wow board, pulling out best practices of other associates who create wow moments, their best practices, and really making sure that all that is shared together to completely change the way that they onboard their new employees. Now, this is a really powerful statement, and I challenge you, look at your own business processes. Do you know the impact of social in the future? And how can you start today getting ready for that new world? My name is Sandy Carter, and this has been our Social Business Coffee Break.